Hey, it's JJ. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm just going to show y'all real quick. This is what that blue black faded into. It looks like a grayish color, but in the light, it looks like a blue gray or a very light gray. And this is what we're trying to achieve. She has blonde at the top, like a little money piece, and the rest is like an auburn, pretty orangey color. And this is what we're going from. And I know y'all guys are not used to seeing me with actual makeup on and hair looking half decent. I'm always coming up here busted, disgusted, and crusted. But I believe I just got home from doing something. I went somewhere, so I had to get myself together. And I went to get this stuff. So I got this color correction and a 20 volume developer, and I also got a 10 volume developer because again I'm adding color. I'm not trying to lighten it too much, and I did get like a reddish orangey, no, a orangey color. Let me see, what is it? Medium copper. I got medium copper, and I got golden blonde for dark hair, just because I wasn't too sure. See, golden blonde. I wasn't too sure how much of the color I would be able to get out of my hair. I have learned now that I'm also giving my son a bath like normal now, but I've also learned that excuse me, when I want to change my hair color, instead of just continuously dumping different colors all over it, on top of it, switching, flipping, dipping the colors, to just pick a color. If I don't like it anymore, let it fade out as much as possible, and then go get like a color oops or again just a color remover and remove it, and then it'll be whatever that color was previously. And right now I've been just putting color on really blonde hair. So if I don't like this copper color anymore, then I will take it out, rinse it as much as possible, and then pull the color out, and yeah, just have it like that. Just have the blonde come back. So this is going to be like a 2-process video. This is going to be a long video, firstly, only because I wasn't really satisfied with the first video, so I did another one. Because it's so long, I know I won't be able to throw a bunch of pictures in like of the very finished product, but I do have pictures at the end, and I'm going to see if I can keep them in. You'll notice if I got them in or if I don't, because again the video is long and I only have but so much storage on this phone to be able to save it. Whew, that was a lot. So yeah, I'm mixing the color, taking my little hair thing off. This is actually how I wear my hair at work now. I put that little black thing on and leave some little baby hair out. Even though my hair color has changed, I still do the same thing. So I'm putting on the gloves and I'm getting ready to do this color remover. I had bought 2 packets. And as I was doing it, see that little face? It's like, maybe I should leave my hair alone. I always feel that way. Y'all know I always feel that way, but I just can't stop. We just shouldn't even talk about it no more. We all know I'm not going to stop. So I'm pushing all my hair back because, again, I want to make sure I get all of that hair. So I'm brushing it back with this hard brush that I mixed the color with because I couldn't find like my color thing. It was down at the bottom of my thing, of the bottom of the cabinet, but my mom has been dyeing her hair as well. So, you know, she uses it too, and I don't really just go through her room or go in her room and her bathroom and look for stuff. So I was just like, let me grab something really quickly so I could do this. And plus, you know, you can't leave your kids in the bathroom unattended. So I had the door open. I do this thing where I call his name continuously and he must answer every time. And one time he tried to be funny and he didn't answer, and I flew up the hall and he was just laughing. He said, I wanted to see how long it would take you. I think he did that in this video, but I cut it out because, you know, but he does stuff like that. Just crazy boy. But I never leave him for long. Like, my room is like right across So I just run in there and try to grab the brush, something really quick that I could start with, and I ran back in there saying his name. And he said it. He said, "Mama, mama, mama, mama." Then he stopped. And then, the whole thing was laughing like, I just wanted to see how far you would come in. But you can already see the color lifting. Do y'all see that? How quick this color remover is? And it's cheaper than Color Oops. Color Oops is like $10.99. Sometimes it could be $13 depending on where you go. And then the hair store that I went in, it was $13. And I wasn't about to pay $13 for it. So what I did was I got this one instead. It was like $2. It's in a packet. You just have to buy your own little developer, which is cool. It kind of hurts my eyes. I don't know what to tell y'all. It kind of hurt my eyes. Even though my hair is very, very short and thin to me, I needed 2 packets. I thought I could do one, but the one wasn't kicking it, so I needed 2. So I'm happy that I bought 2. I was like, it's only $2. I could grab 2 more. I should have grabbed 2 more just in case. Like I said, I don't want this color anymore. I could have an extra backup, but it's good that I didn't because, your hair got to breathe sometime too. So I knew it was going to come this brown color. I was very much aware. I was like, once the black goes away, it's going to be like a muted brown because, blue tones out the orange and stuff. So I knew it was going to be a muted brown, but it really went hard. Like I was expecting this brown, which is, again, why I bought the golden blonde for dark hair. But, baby, I didn't even need that. Like, seriously, I didn't need it. It will be good for, like, when my roots start coming out, I can, like, just do a little of my rootage. But, yeah, other than that, yeah, I didn't really need it. I'm glad I got it, but I didn't need it. And that color was only, like, what? I want to say $4. It was 4 something, maybe 5. Or that might have been, like, $3, too. I'm not sure. I don't have my receipt, but I do know everything was pretty cheap. And the box dye is pretty good. And you get more color than if I was to go to the store and walk through there and just get a regular box dye. Which, I'm not opposed to doing that either. But while I was there, I was like, yeah, this is cheaper. And I'll just get this. And again, I can put how much developer I want myself on it, and like the ratio and the the volume, because I didn't need, he be talking junk because I didn't need a 40 volume or a 30 volume to lighten my hair. I just needed this like 20, and that's what I used. I used the 20 to pull the color, and then yeah, you're going to see me use the 10 to add color because we're trying to grow the hair out, remember? So I'm going to do my very best not to damage it anymore as much as possible. We're going to try to do the color the right, correct way. So I'm massaging it and I'm looking at it and I'm like, I can still feel, how you can feel your hair and you can feel that you've missed something. Like when you dig through the hair, you can still feel like I didn't get the roots too good. That's what I felt like. I was like, I feel like I didn't get the roots too good and I need to do some more. I need to make some more. So I'm just going to comb it through, look at it, and then, yeah, I'm going to make some more because, again, I'm feeling it. I'm like, it's not all over my hair and I need it to be all over. But I was loving that it was coming out this brown color. I was like, yay. I'm happy that it's lightened, but I want all of my hair lightened. So yeah, I'm just ranking my fingers through. I'm not being rough. My hair is like really thin. Ain't nothing much I could do. You see it? I'm like, wow, it's in there, but the roots aren't taken too great. because I was going to leave it alone, but you can see my face. I'm like, no. As I'm feeling it, I'm like, I didn't get too much of the roots. My hand should just be gliding through my hair, and it's not just gliding through, so I clearly need more product on it. That's how I could tell anyway, when my hair is not gliding through, because again, it is pretty thin, and like I could just rank my fingers through it. I'm making sure I got my edges. I can tell I didn't get all of my edges, so I'm scrubbing that part and making sure, you know, it's really saturated. It's taking me a minute. I'm probably gonna have to edit out a lot of this stuff because it's just me ranking my fingers through it. But like, yeah, I'm gonna be combing my hands through it. I wanted y'all to see how light it got. And my face is still breaking out, but it's only, y'all can tell, it's only where those stupid masks are. And I can't put my cloth mask over my face and that mask anymore, because of course somebody's seen part of the little earpiece and was like, hey, you know, you're not supposed to wear that. And I was like, I'm not wearing it though. Like, you can't tell because I got on this right here. You can only see it because my hair is pulled up right now. Like, you can't even tell. If you look at me while I'm walking far away, you can't tell. Like, nobody in my, like who I work with, nobody really cared. It's just like this one particular person that was like, hey, so I noticed that you're wearing something else. And they also were very picky about my pants leg. They were like, you got to pull your pants leg out. I was like, no, why? Like, I'm going to step on it. It gets nasty. It gets dirty because I'm short in the pants. You know, I'm like 5'1". So any pants kind of drags on me. So either I have to cuff them or stuff them in my shoe. Like, roll it a little bit and push the back in my shoe. And you couldn't really tell. And they were just like, yeah, you got to pull it out. And so what I did is I went home and I cut the pants leg. So now when I walk, like, you can't say tug it. I can't tug it in now. And it's loose now. Now it looks a little janky because you could tell clearly that I cut it. But, like, again, I don't want to walk on my pants leg on this dirty floor and be dragging stuff, and where people drag they trash and everything all over, and just, it's nasty. It's not sanitary. And again, I tried to do something else and just tuck my little things in, but that wasn't good enough, so I cut it off. I am still messing with it. I don't know why. Give me a second. I'm about to cut some of this off. Thank you for being so patient. I had to cut that out because it was just too much of me just, you know, continuously rubbing my head. And I guess I wanted y'all to see this in real time. I don't know why I didn't edit all of that out in the first place. So I'm cutting this off because I'm showing y'all I'm making the second batch. I really was saving this probably for when I had to, well, when I would probably pull this color out. But I'm actually really impressed with this color. Like, it really is cute on me. Like, when I do another video, I'm trying to get me some hair so I could fix it up, because I want to do some tracks, you know, old school, glue in your hair and curl it and make it cute, looking like yours, but it's tracks. I want to do that. I used to do that all the time, and I think I want to do that with this hair color because I actually really, I'm liking it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling myself with the two-tone orange and blonde. But yeah, I'm mixing it together. It's kind of lifting, but you can tell that I need more, and I can tell that I need more, so I'm about to make more. Checking on my son. He doesn't have enough water in there to do any damage. Like, he just got enough to sit his little booty in there. It comes up to his waist. And yeah, that's enough for him. I'm about to give him another bath in a few minutes, but I wanted to edit this video. Lately, my son's dad has been getting him every other weekend instead of every weekend, so he's been with me a lot. So, you know, on the weekends is when I edit my videos. So a lot of times I have to find times when he's not around, because he likes to interrupt and talk in the video with me. And I know that could be a little, you know, a little too much for some people. So right now he's in the living room writing him a song. Very proud of him. He's a little artist, a little, you know, he likes to write, draw, and create things, which is beautiful. I'm definitely going to be putting a lot of money into his creativity and his craft. I buy him art books all the time, and books where he can write, draw, do whatever he needs to do. I definitely love that he wants to express himself and that he is expressing himself. So like I said, I'm definitely trying to stay on top of that and make sure he can do that all the time. And I do love having him like stay with me, because it'd be so boring without him. I really don't do anything but sit in this room without my son. I literally do nothing. I watch YouTube videos and continuously clean up my room, which I'm going to be throwing a lot of stuff away. I was going to do a video about that, but I was like, it may be too boring. Nobody wants to see me grab all my stuff and throw it in a big trash can. And because, you know, if we are planning on moving, and there's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to take with me, and just so it's not a hassle on the day I move, I just want to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Some people might want to see it and be like, what are you getting rid of? But then I was like, it might not work out. People might not want to see nothing like that. You can tell now how even the color is starting to get now. Look how nice that is. And you can see that my hands are gliding through it like I was talking about. See? You see how it's just going through. And I definitely am trying to make sure I slap as much as I need onto the roots so they lighten as well. Get some more. I'm going to use every bit of it, because it ain't like you could save this. Like, once it's gone, it's gone. Like, once you used it, you can't let it just settle and try to use it again. Trust me, I tried. I think I tried that before, and I was like, it's not working out. I'm letting y'all know I'm going to leave it on for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to take it off, because I can already tell that it's already processed pretty good, and I don't want my ends to over process, because again, when it usually over processes, it goes white, and I'm stepping in front of him, so can't nobody see his stuff. And he's asking me, why are you stepping in front of me? And I'm like, so nobody sees you naked. And he was like, what? And you can see my face. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm your mom. I protect you. I make sure nobody sees you inappropriately, you know, underdress and stuff like that. And I'm telling him to, you know, fall back. So right now I had to delete some more, because again, he was taking a, you know, bath, and he had to stand up and scrub himself down and all that, and just, you know, I had to cut that out. And also, it was a bunch of stuff that no one really needed to see. No one needs to see that part. And right now I'm just looking at myself in the mirror, trying to gauge when I should wash it out, and I'm like, yeah, I definitely should wash it out now. I still haven't done my Dollar Tree haul, but this is what I got at a Dollar Tree. I should really do it. It's really quick. I should just do it and upload it, or delete it, either way. But that was the purple shampoo and conditioner. I already knew once I opened it and poured it in my hand that it was just simply that, a purple shampoo and conditioner. It didn't have no pigment in it at all. It's just regular shampoo and conditioner. You could tell by how white I was about to say my hands are, how white the shampoo and stuff is. I'm laughing because it is super blonde. It is blending into my skin, and we just cannot do that. it's blending too good into my skin. And yeah, it's not cute. So I'm washing it off, I'm rinsing it off. I'm not caring that it has a little bit of, this golden tone to it, because again, I got gold and copper, because I still want a golden color to it, and it'll look really nice when I put the copper in it. So I'm going to condition it, just let that sit for a few seconds. You can see where it's kind of pink right there by my skin. It's not because I burnt myself. Remember, I am wearing makeup, foundation, so my skin is, just pink because I'm rubbing it. So it didn't cause any problems with me. I didn't have no irritations or anything. Again, I'm digging through my hair, digging through the curls. I know stuff is getting saturated once it is just melted in. And I let that sit in for maybe like 3 minutes before I was like, yeah, it's time to rinse off. Watching my son, making sure he's okay. He was doing something. He was talking smack about me using his shampoo and conditioner. I was pointing up there. I was like, that's your purple shampoo and conditioner up there, the Aussie Miracle stuff. This is mine. It's not yours, sir. He is very stingy with his stuff. Like, that's his shampoo, that's his conditioner. I'm not going to say stingy, per se. We have routines, so he knows what's his and what's mine.
I accidentally did it.
How you accidentally did it? I saw your whole face get ready to go in. So now I am, again, looking at myself in the mirror, trying to check it out, see if it looks good or not, see if I got any spots or not. I do not, and now I'm getting ready to rinse this out of my head and actually mix up the copper blonde color. Why did I do copper blonde? I'm not going to put a lot. That's as much as I got. Why did I get copper blonde? I was trying to look for something that would mix well with the blonde. Her hair didn't look like straight up orangey. I mean, it does in that picture, but there was another picture she had where I guess it had faded, and I like that too. And it didn't look like too orangey. So I just wanted a really soft orangey color to go with the golden blonde. And I don't know, I guess because it's golden blonde and copper blonde, I just thought it'll be in the blonde family, so it won't look just ridiculous. Like, you know how sometimes you think something's gonna look cute, and then once you do it, you're like, wow, that came out way brighter than I wanted. So if I make something and it looks like a lighter color, I can always make it darker. But if it's already too dark, it's gonna be hard to, pull the color down. And that's a problem I had too. I love the color. I thought it was cute, but you couldn't really see the blonde too much with the orange. It kind of all seemed like to mix a little together. So I did go back and touch up the orange with like some semi-color dye young dye. Right here, I'm splitting my hair because, like I said, she has a blonde piece at the front, and I am trying to make me a little blonde piece at the front. And because my hair is already blonde, I don't need to do anything else. But you can tell that my ends were starting to get way lighter, which is again why I took the color thing out. And you would think it wouldn't be this light anymore, because y'all remember I cut it super short. Like, we couldn't even do that. I couldn't even twist that little piece because it was so short. But it hit anyway. It got a little blonder. Everything else kind of is the same color. The ends of my hair didn't get any blonder or little white tips. Everything else is good except for that part. Now, I mixed the color in, and again, y'all know that for some reason nowadays I cannot be bothered to let it dry. Normally, I would have waited the next day, let it dry, and then did this on dry hair. But I couldn't be bothered. I can't anymore. Once I want a color, I got to get it done right then and there. There was no problem with me putting it on wet. I didn't read where it said I couldn't. So it might be in there. I just didn't read it. So I just did it. I am going to make sure I put this all over. I'm really trying hard to not get the blonde pieces that I want to stay up there. And I don't need both of my hands to do that. See me? We joking with each other, just talking stuff. Because he was like, why you keep looking in the mirror at yourself? I was like, because I'm doing my hair. I'm minding my business. He was like, I joke with my son a lot because I want him to have a sense of humor. I don't know if I said this before, but when we moved here, my family is really sarcastic and jokey. And when we first got here, my son cried at everything. He takes everything so personal because he wasn't used to that. Because it was just me and him at the house mostly. And, I would do little jokes, but he was little. He, you don't say certain stuff to little kids. So once he got here and, they started talking to him and joking, he took everything so personal. He could not take a joke at all. He cried at everything. And he was offended by everything. So the good thing now is that he can take a joke. He knows the joke. He's not really sensitive to people, which is a good thing. It's really good because I didn't know how sheltered he was until I got here, and I realized that he was really, really sheltered because, again, at home all he had was me. So I'm trying to dab off some of that water that was dripping all over my face because I am wearing mascara and I don't want it to, run and get my eyes. And I am using my hands, my fingers to dabble on the outside because, I threw the gloves away, but I wanted to make sure it was soaked in on the outside and was cute. So I'm checking it out. I'm like, it looks brown. It doesn't really look copper. Maybe it'll go copper soon. And here's the pictures. So it got darker. I look weird, I know. And look at that. Damage. No matter how much I cut it, it still look damaged. And that's the sides and stuff in the front. And then I'm like, I'm not satisfied. So this is what it looked like, and I had to fix it because, again, I wasn't satisfied. It kind of blended in a little too much for me, and I had to make it a little darker and brighter. You see, it just blended in. You cannot tell where the blonde is. You can't. You can tell a little bit in the light, but you can tell. It's not that much of a difference. And then I had to do it back so y'all can see the little sunburst patch in the back. And so this is what it came out to be. Again, very cute, but you cannot tell. And so I did have to delete more clips showing y'all how I did the purple shampoo on the blonde to make it look more blonde and pull out some of those orange tones and golden tones and all that. I had to pull some of that out so it could at least look blonde. And I unfortunately don't get to keep that part of the video. This is already too much storage for my phone. I'm hoping I can keep this. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try really hard to at least keep most of this because I did have to do it again. And I couldn't leave the pictures of how it turned out, with the little fro and stuff. But true to what it came out to be, it looked like that when I was done. All it did was dry into another little fro. But yeah, I'm mixing it up. And then I'm going to slap that on my head with the end of the brush and then just rub it in. And I'm trying very hard. And I was trying very hard not to get it on the blonde pieces. But, you cannot tell. You really can't. And I ended up getting it on some blonde pieces. I didn't get all the blonde pieces up there. I thought I did, but I didn't. And I could tell because when I put that orange on there, you know, the lighter the blonde is, the more vibrant the orange will be. So some pieces came out really, really orange around the top of my perimeter of my hair because, again, I thought I got it and I didn't, and that just shows you that it was just really, it just blended in. It didn't make no sense, so I had to do something else. So this is me just putting it in. I'm listening to Lovely T. I have been listening to her since she used to do little podcasts in her room on the floor. Everybody says she did hair videos. I wasn't there during that time. I just remember her doing podcasts and all that. Well, not, I guess you can still call it podcasts. And her doing commentary while she was on the floor in her bedroom and stuff. That's when I came. And now look at her now, a homeowner and everything, and just she looks beautiful too, and she still makes me laugh. I remember when YouTube pushed me off of her channel, or maybe not YouTube, but I got pushed off of her channel, and it took me so long to find her again, because, you know, back then we didn't really look at the names. We just clicked on people and subscribed. We just subscribed and we just looked at the videos that came, and that happened a lot with a lot of different people. There was one girl that had red curly hair. She had the same hair texture as mine back in the day, and I just love looking at what she put in her hair. And one day she was just gone, and I was like, where did she go? There was another girl with really blonde hair. She did blonde hair, and then she was a model. She ended up doing brown hair, like a light brown hair. And I know she still does videos because I seen her at one point, and I was watching her. I was like, oh my gosh, that's her. And I think I was at work or I was at school or something. It was at some point I couldn't fully watch her channel, and when I got home, I was like, where is she at? And like I could not find her anymore. Like, there is a lot of channels like that where there's so many people I watched and I cannot find them anymore. You can tell it's damaged. I'm thinking about cutting that off, but I was like, no, leave it alone. So this is what it looks like. I'm making that face because, again, you see there's very light orange pieces around the crown. I'm trying to show y'all. And then that looks dry and damaged and ridiculous. That looks like a rooster. I would make that as the thumbnail, but I'm like, ew, no, it don't look cute. But I'm going to wet this so it all be uniformed and together. And yeah. Like I said, I didn't get to put any more pictures up. I really wish I did, but this is pretty much how it turned out. And despite how rough I look right now, when I'm all done up and my hair is like poofy and cute and wavy, it looks nice. It looks cute. So I liked it. And I want to see, I'm showing y'all how orange that piece got. But I want to thank you guys so much for like sticking with me and watching all of this craziness that I'm doing to my hair. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and please come back. Bye.